Okay, hello everyone. I'm a little tired, so that will explain the funny expression on my face. I'm making this video because it became clear to me that the comments that I left on TomDog/Deckard's video were unclear when Deckard himself responded to them. To clarify the most important point, the comment that I left in response to the other person about how, as far as I know, you're a person of no substantial character and with no achievements worth merit or admiration. I didn't mean that's how I actually perceive you. I didn't mean that I actually feel that way about you. I was just arguing with that person, saying that there's no justification for saying that I'm trying to suck up to you because I don't know you. I have no connection to you, and sucking up to you would be of no value to me. I don't really suck up to anyone, but to say that I'm sucking up to some person on YouTube whose videos I just subscribed to like 2 weeks ago, there's no logical reason for anyone to say that. It literally makes no sense whatsoever. But to discuss some more important points, I actually really respect you, Deckard, for these 2 videos. I found it fascinating at the very least, because I've experienced very similar things to what seemed to be the driving force behind your whole project/channel. I think a lot of people nowadays, instead of developing their own ideas and developing their own opinions and even defining their own reality and life, instead of doing that for themselves, they simply accept whatever is told to them because it's easier, because it doesn't require real effort. And I think that leads to catastrophe every single time, and it will not turn out good for the individuals doing that, and it certainly won't turn out good for the world, because if you have an army, an entire just endless mass of people who are bordering on being unable to think for themselves, there's nowhere as good that can possibly lead. My cat's head is stuck in a bag. Anyways, so yeah, Deckard, I do respect you a lot, actually, especially in response to your most recent 2 videos. I did before, just because although your opinions were like completely radically different than mine, and a lot of times I disagreed with them, they were something new. They were, whether they were fictional or real, they were refreshing because they were something I hadn't heard before. And I always respect those people. I always respect people who really just fall out of the box, because in those people you find such a good opportunity to develop what you really believe, like in chat rooms and on Pal Talk and things of that nature. I love when someone who's just like the antithesis of my belief system comes in, because even if I don't have a legitimate exchange with them as far as us exchanging ideas and gathering new ones directly from each other, the ideas that you gather from yourself in responding to them are incredibly valuable. And I think that's partially what you did with your channel, is that you provided a context in which other people could develop ideas and opinions. So again, I do have a lot of respect for you in that sense. The whole idea of generation oppression seems really important to you. I can understand why, because it is a problem. Personally, I think that there's an entire disconnect in our system right now, and that it's not flowing the way it's supposed to flow. And what I mean by that is that an ideal maturation cycle of humans is not being achieved, because instead of guiding and I'm not sure how to describe it, but instead of guiding and allowing children to be free, there's a lot being imposed on them. And when that happens, they don't really turn into adults. And when you just have this endless, vast amount of adults who are still children, the world really gets put in a standstill. And I'm not going to try and go into why I think that's happening, because that would take a long period of time, and I don't think any of you want to watch a video that long, especially in response to Deckard's video. But, yeah, I'm definitely with you on addressing, thinking about, and possibly suggesting solutions to generation oppression, generation discrimination, ageism, because I find that the idea that someone deserves respect for their age completely ludicrous. If anything, it can be shameful. If a person is saying to you, well, I know better because I'm older, it's usually because they're feeling inadequate and they actually don't know better. And the fact that they've had 30 more years to figure out something you've already figured out is really only a dishonor to them, whether they realize it or not. The same ideology that's behind the whole ageism thing is rampant in the entire world culture, and you could pin it down to 100 other things. It would be the same basic idea, but I guess that's all I'll say for now. I'd love to hear back from you, Deckard. I hope that I clarified. I just felt really bad when I realized that you were the one who left that comment and not the other guy, because at first I thought it was the guy that I was arguing with, and then I realized that you said it. I was like, oh crap, I didn't mean that about him, that's not what I meant, and I realized that I wasn't really clear, so that's really the reason I made this video. Anyways, I hope you, Deckard, and anybody who's watching this is having a good day, that things are working out, so that's it for now. Hopefully we'll talk later. Adios.